Welcome to Palmerston Park as the Betfred Cup continues. It's the early start to the season, but well worth it. The reward of the Lone League champions. East Kilbride are away to Championship side Queen of the South. It was an entertaining game. It's Hamilton at the weekend, but now it's turn of another challenge and a good side in Queen of the South. Now let's take a little bit of potted history to the previous and only visit at Palmerston. Different game, competition, opposition, but it was the 2013-14 South Challenge Cup final against Dalbooty Start. Good memories as well, with Chris McDougall scoring the opener in that final. And then there was a second from the penalty spot through Mark Templeton. So if you haven't played Queen of the South, but you have played at this ground and do have that great memory, and there is Templeton with the trophy. Great memories from the EKFC TV archives. So to tonight, and after the game of the weekend, Queen of the South, let's look at them first of all. So much experience in their side. Callum Fordyce in the heart of the defence, former Dunfermline player. John Rankin with all his Premiership experience. Derek Lyle still going at his age. Stephen Dobby as well. Some great players of Premiership, and likes of Dobby's case played down south as well. Some great quality for Gary Naismith in the Queen of the South side. For East Kilbride, it is much of the same on the whole for EK. Barry Russell captaining the back four. Ross Caldwell is going to be part of things, though tonight he's involved and he is the leading man in place of Aidan Ferris. Ferris is on the bench. Ross McNeil is on there too. Good strength, one or two youngsters including Michael Anderson, who will get their shots if need be later. So here come the sides. And a little bit of a change up for the teams as they get ready for kick-off. Switched around. Queen of the South in their traditional blue. I think was thinking about taking the kick-off, but Stephen says no, I'll take it. In fact, no, none of them are going to take it because it's going to be East Kilbride. They're going to take the kick-off. And Ross Caldwell. So stage is set, second game of the Betfred Cup. East Kilbride looking to really cause a surprise. Try and pick something up in Dumfries and Galloway. One from Brownlee looking for Marshall. Popped her with the header. Initial header anyway. East Kilbride looking to try and get her away. Caldwell was in the thick of that, but still in a dangerous little spot. Sean Winter. Some early touches. Kelly tried to go from deep. Sean Rooney looking all around him, the Queen of the South full back there. Doing a full here for Winter. It did. Just spirals over. Knows this part of the world well. Former Stranraer player, not too far away. Andrew Sterling. Rooney for Jacobs. Nice feet, Rankin. Going to get it back. Oh, it's off the post. Wonderful link-up play. John Rankin getting it back. But it remains 0-0 thanks to the post. Declan Hughes showing a bit of strength. Cole's in a bit of trouble, and then East Kilbride dispossessed. Sterling, Marshall, and the header just going to loop its way over. Derek Lyle, some man, still scoring goals at his age. Not really been cleared with real efficiency. Brownlee will try and help it in his way. Sterling. Up it goes for Lyle. Jordan Marshall. Weaving. Trying to wriggle room the space. Rankin with the delivery. Only half cleared. Kyle Jacobs. Sterling. Dobie. Still going. Here's Sterling, still in play. And the header from Dobie is going to go into keeper's hands. Good football from Queen of the South. Not many clear-cut chances, but very much line share, maybe as expected. Sterling looking for a teammate, now falls through for Dobie. And Lyle! Oh, it's off the post again, that same post that Dobie hit earlier. Another silky bit of football and move from the home side. Sun really hazy. East Kilbride just can't really get a footing in the final third. Dobie needing a little bit of help, but managed to wriggle himself away from the red and white EK jerseys. Bit of time for Lyle. Nice ball. And again, Stephen Dobie in behind, but straight at Matt McGinley. Getting plenty of time there as Darren Brownlee. Marshall. Brownlee again for Sean Rooney. Andrew Sterling. Taking it on. And again, Derek Lyle in the 6-yard area. Free kick here. There's going to be Dobie. This must have been almost skiffing that post. It wasn't far away at all. David Proctor having to deal with that. Having to try and clear it again. Russell helps out. Come around Winter, and just need a little bit of possession here to East Kilbride. There's a band of away fans here. Good feet that was from Strachan. Just a little bit too long as the keeper comes out and collects right on his line. Sterling. Murray out wide. Rooney. Another devilishly good ball. And again, well defended away. Scott Stevenson doing his job. Corner. So in a half decent spot. Can't get it away, East Kilbride. Queen of the South piling on the pressure. Rankin once more for Conor Murray. Look at the space here. Rooney trying to set up Dobie. I wonder if one of them should have just taken a shot. Apparently Rooney, and maybe just a flood of bodies. Plenty of chances for the home side in this first half. Marshall, long it goes. The header is going to be cleared. There's a chance to maybe break for the away side. Not in that. But the playing that'll do for the first half. Well, East Kilbride have really had to dig in terms of just holding on, because Queen of the South had plenty of chances and plenty of the possession. But as it stands, it is 0-0 at Palmerston here in this Betfred Cup game. And it is John Rankin to get Queen of the South and the second half underway. 0-0 it is at Palmerston. Queens were looking to try and take advantage of the chances they've had. East Kilbride looking to try and see if they can mix themselves into it in the final third of the pitch. Different corner routine. Rankin looking for the spectacular effort. Marshall with support out wide. Trying to tee up Fordyce. Another bruiser of a block. There's a slip from Rankin. Now here comes Sean Winter, his opposite number, and Stirling back. Gibbons. Just not really enough bodies there. Caldwell has been a bit isolated. Not really his own fault. Strachan. It's a nice ball here. And it is a chance for Ross Caldwell. Never had much else on there. Hit and hope. Straight at the keeper. Remember, penalties could be needed if it was a draw. You can get a bonus point for a shootout. Fordyce for Dobby. Away it goes. Fell through kindly here for Winter. Well away from goal from Sean Winter. In the south corner. That's a good header. Kyle Jacobs maybe all thinking he should have done better. Came in under his own steam. Sean Winters won this one back. Cleash for Strachan. Taking on Rooney. Well cleared, second attempt by Murray. Is that going to fall back at EK's path? No, it doesn't quite. Now it's a switch of pace as Stirling going forward. Taking on Stevenson, just whistling by. Murray took a flick and a deflection off his own teammate in Dobby, so he tried to take the shot on himself. Away it goes. One of those nights for Queen of the South, just can't put it in the net. EK defending well, though. There it goes from Hughes. Away by Marshall. Oh, this going to fall here now. There could be trouble. Doesn't quite bounce for Dobby. Here's Murray, though. It's a good pass to rescue it. Look at all the red and white bodies back. It is Murray! Another woodwork! And the follow-up is cleared from Lyndon Dykes. Flag up anyhow. Is that the third time now I make that the woodwork being hit? Isn't the best, but Cleash has it. Strachan looking for it back. Gibbons tries again. Nice interlinking passes. Strachan. Here's a moment, but that is a wasted moment from Ross McNeil. Thinking more time than they thought. Actually, there was plenty of space there. Forward from Jacobs. Dykes in the layup. Oh, thought that was going to nestle in. Flag up there again. Dobby once more involved. Here's Dobby again. Snap shots held by McGinley. Dobby in the arm wrestle. Gibbons comes away with it. Now, is there any hope in the break? McNeil, the sub, trying to keep it alive. Brownlee takes. Is this moving ahead for a shootout? Or will Queen of the South at last have been locked their door? What they've been struggling to do. Jacobs for Murray. Rooney. Jacobs. Still with Queen of the South, they're impatient here. Marshall in. Here's Dykes. Can you get it underneath him? He can't, but here comes Dobby. Again, comfortable for McGinley. Patience wearing thin, I think, maybe with the home fans. Ball in once more. Oh, the keeper has collected it. Brownlee it was. I think his foot into the end of it. And cut out, and he's come out with a rear foray forward again. Ferris in a bit of a twist and turn here, and well away. Then McLeish looks on. There's a point in the end. Another good delivery fired away by the keeper. It will stay in play here. Back with Dobby, and that's miles away. Queen Park supporters will be thinking, how on earth is this still 0-0? Could be a bit of history coming up for the Lonely Champions. First ever points, first ever draw in the Betfred Cup. Unless there is a late goal to be found for the home side and the home fans, with Sean Rooney looking to get it back. Rooney trying to clip it across. And that just sums up the home side's night. London Dykes and Livelison's coming on. Rooney again. Trying to burrow his way by Craig McLeish. Brownlee. Murray. Into the final chance stage. Oh, and at the back post, Kyle Jacobs. I thought he was going to nestle it in. Is that, maybe that time running out? To rest the supporters. Rooney. A good game. And it goes from Jacobs. And that'll do, it's full time. And it's a point apiece, a bit of history for East Kilbride. They have got a point in this competition. For Queen of the South, they may well feel they've thrown this one away. They've hit the post 3 times, had glorious chances, but couldn't put the ball in the net. So 1 point apiece, but there is still the bonus point for East Kilbride. Remember the memories of that playoff final. Well, not quite the same magnitude, but this would certainly maybe eradicate some of those shootout blues. Adam Strachan's going to be first up. So fingers crossed we're going to see some goals now. Just taking the shootout to try and separate these two. So Adam Strachan for East Kilbride, and he scores from the corner. So advantage AK first up. waited a while for some entertainment of a ball in the back of the net. I think a few of the home fans thought it would be Queen of the South that would get it. Only chance they've had with East Kilbride having in the shootout with the first one. Now it's Jacobs for Queens. Oh, it's off the crossbar! And that's the story of the Queen of the South Knights. Still can't put it in the net. Kyle Jacobs first up, smashes the roof, and it's advantage UK early on in the shootout. Is the sub Aidan Ferris plays and starting against Hamilton. Came off the bench tonight. This for 2-0, and how cool was that? Keeper the wrong way, in the corner almost from Ferris. And East Kilbride have a 2-0 advantage already in the shootout. The wee bands of East Kilbride supporters may be getting a little bit excited here. It's now the turn of Callum Tapping, the sub defender. And it's saved by McGinley. And that's 2 penalties that haven't went in for Queen of the South. East Kilbride are in dreamland. Slow build up and run, and McGinley read where it was going. Declan Hughes is next. This for 3-0 in the shootout. And almost unassailable. It is Declan Hughes. And it's into that corner. Keeper went the right way, but right in the corner. And East Kilbride are almost there for the bonus point. Incredible. They've held in and dug in, but no doubt about it, Queen of the South will feel, and certainly many will feel, they deserve to win in the 90. And big pressure here for Dobie, who has had a great game. Couldn't score in 90 minutes though, but has scored there. And there is a flicker of hope for Queen of the South. Finally got a ball in the back of the net tonight. But Ross McNeil, another one of the subs in the second half. This to win the shootout. And it might not be quite the big occasion, but it will banish maybe those playoff shootout memories. McNeil, bonus points, East Kilbride. And they have mugged Queen of the South, who have been paid by not scoring in 90 minutes with all their chances. East Kilbride held off for the 90, got themselves 1 point, and they've got themselves a second in the shootout. Queen of the South 1, East Kilbride 4. There it is in black and yellow. That is the final shootout results, and it's a good shootout memory to take for Barry Russell, Billy Stark and his side. So 90 minutes, it was no goals, but there's confirmation that East Kilbride have won the shootout. They will take 2 points from Palmerston Park and head back up the road. Confirmation then, so Queen of the South 4 points from 2. Hamilton with the 3 points that they picked up against East Kilbride. Kilby, I'm sure they're not really in the hunt to go through, but at least they're on the board and in the mix in the mid-pack in that table with 2 points from their 2 games, of course. The 1 point for the draw and the 1 point for the bonus point. And that will be a bit of history, East Kilbride getting points in the Betfred Cup for the first time. So the Betfred Cup continues. We'll bring you all the action on EKFC TV, but we'll leave you from Palmerston with a great little bit of fill-up for EK. 0-0 after 90 minutes, but they've won the shootout and take the bonus point. Good night.